Okay, well, from all this comes this. This is engine test stand number 2. It's the original test stand, and all I've done here is mounted up this radiator mount. I cleaned it up a lot, made it a lot simpler. I did it a little bit different than the other version. I think this is a little bit simpler. It's extremely solid. It's not going anywhere. I just cut a single 2x6 cross member and then butted up a couple triangular shaped legs extensions, and then I cut a U shape right there to cradle the radiator. This is a spacer. This lets me adjust up and down a little bit. I can change those spacers and alter the position of it just wherever I want it to be. I thought that would be easier than trying to make the whole thing movable. I've got it pretty well lined up as far as flatness is concerned and level is concerned. The way I did that was I just used a single screw initially right there, and then once I got that in there, I was able to kind of shift it around like that until I was able to get it level as I wanted it to be. Kind of goofed up here. I didn't have to notch this out. I had to notch the other side out to make clearance for the radiator hose. Anyway, that's that. It's extremely stout. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So the next process is going to be, I think I'll just work on the instruments and the alternator, just like I did on that one over there. I'm going to have a custom alternator charge harness, and in this case I'll have a custom gauge cluster. I might even try to see about putting a tack in there somewhere. That's all a big mess. We're going to fix this up. So I'll get all my instrumentation done, then I'll work on the EFI, because I'm waiting for some flywheel bolts. I got to get some flywheel bolts that bolt on the extra flywheel, and then all this stuff is going to get cleaned up. I think I already told you I repositioned the igniter, but I don't like the way I did this connection down here. I'm hoping I can find something that allows me. Those are just plugged in with spade connectors now. It's not keyed in any way. I don't know if I could have that's a proprietary type thing, or that's a standard one of those 6-way connectors that you can buy from vintage places. I'll do a little bit better job on how I hook up the distributor. Right now it's just tape / soldered to the 2 points. That's not very kosher. I don't think anything else is too whack. I don't know what I'm doing with this here. Oh, that's the boost control deceleration device. I don't know what that needs to be plugged into something for it to work right. Anyway, oh, I know, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to build up a perch. I'm going to get a better way to put the airflow meter here. I had that funkiness. I don't like that. I'll get myself a regular silicone tube or something like that, hook that up, and build me a perch. I'll probably do it the same way. I'll build it off of the compressor mount stand over there like I did the other one. Make that a little more secure. Hope you can see all that. Let me flip it around this way. Get the light on it. Right in there is those 4 holes. So I'll build a perch there for the airflow meter. Clean up these grounds. Clean up that wiring act a lot. Oh, the other thing I want to do, I took the computer out of this because I didn't want to get in. I was fooling around with draining antifreeze, and I started to dump a bunch of antifreeze on it, so that was a problem. I'll need to get the, I'm going to do, you can see where the exhaust was charring this a little bit, so I'm going to see if I can't gouge this out so it's not a burn hazard, and then reinstall it and get a better muffler on it so it's a little bit quieter. And after that, I think I'll have a good engine run stand for engine number 2. So anyway, that's where we are. We should call us Engines Are Us. You know, L28s are us. How about that? I really like the way this came out. Thanks, Yarb, for the fan. Yarb donated a fan to the cause. I'm holding Jeff's radiator hostage. I've got an adapter plate that came from Yarb. I think that gauge came from Jeff. So, you know, you guys, when you're ready to test your gear, you want to test something out, bring it over. We can plug a computer in. We can plug whatever you want to test. Airflow meters out. It's nice having a working system like this because a lot of times the FSM will say, once you've done all this, then it must be blah, the computer. Well, I don't know about that. So, you know, you guys have your computer you want tested, I'll pop it in there as long as it's the right year, you know, as long as it's the early style. I don't have one for the later. I don't have that wiring harness. So right now I have a turbo harness for the later turbos, the 82, 83s, and the 75 through I think about 77 wiring harness for this guy. Anyway, I really just want to get them both running at the same time. I'll probably end up, that battery over there is getting a little weak, so I don't know if it's something to do with, I don't know why that battery's weak, but I know the Suburban battery's getting old, so I'll probably pull the Suburban battery out and it'll go press it into duty for this thing. I just won't turn it in. You know, it's okay. It's not, it's just about 3 years old, and at 3 years old I like to replace those batteries. So there you go. Looking good. Enjoy. That's all for now, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye.